Folks, what's up? Welcome to the Scotty P Show, week 17. Only 2 games left to pick all these. Ooh. You got the fellas only. It's the boys club today. No Victoria kicks, no Vicky swag, no beep boo. Woo! But you do got Mr. Phil. You do got Mr. Coffee, and you got the host, Scotty P. We got no primetime games this week, just 3 morning games and an afternoon game. But let's get these scores out first. Coffee went 2-2. Vic went 2-2. Up went 2-2. Scotty P went 3-1. My Dolphins lost it for me, but my Cowgirls beat your Eagles. 39-20. 39-20 for Coffee and Vic. I'm sitting at 40-19. Still on top. Uncle Phil, 43-16, big dog. Feeling confident in that? Oh, it's like that? You wearing the belt already?
Uh-oh.
You wearing the belt already?
There it is.
Get out of here.
Where? I can't see it.
Oh, shit. Well, hell, let's talk some football. Coffee, who brings us in?
Woozy white boy.
Bring us on in.
You dig?
What it do? This is Alabama's own Woozy White Boy, and y'all tuned in to the Scotty P Show.
You dig?
Game numero primo. We're going with these Philadelphia Eagles coming off a loss against the New Orleans Saints coming off a win. I believe the game is at where, Phil?
Lincoln Finance, baby.
Lincoln Finance. So, do you have your quarterback back? Does it even matter?
Look, man. According to my
No
sources,
new language, man? Oh, you had a 3-week streak going.
3-week streak. Man.
You broke it.
I was so upset. You ever have a football team ruin their Christmas Eve?
I ruin every fucking year my team does. 41
I
years
had
strong,
my
baby.
mouth all set for a victory. I came home, had my snacks, had my drinks, and I got to watch my Eagles lose to the motherfucking Dallas Cowgirls on Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas.
Dumb shit.
Ho, ho, ho.
We lost a turnover differential game, 4. 2 picks, 2 fumbles. Just dumb shit, dog. Gave up a 3rd and 30 to some old ass motherfucker named T.Y. Hilton.
3rd and how much?
3rd and 30, dog.
Like 3-0?
Yeah.
El Trento?
So much for that zone defense, huh?
It was
3rd and 30.
zoning out.
Rich Gannon. Come on, dog. Big play Slay. Come on, man. Can't always blame it on the white boy. Blankenship. Got to get your shit together, too. Mm-hmm. But last week, injury bug hit us bad. Biggest loss, in my opinion, is the loss of Lane Johnson, our starting offensive right tackle, with an abdominal injury. That's a big loss. We also lost Avonte Maddox, our starting cornerback, to a toe injury. But we need those folks to rest. We need to win one more of these games between the last 2 to get that first round bye and get all our boys rested, get everybody healthy, because everybody's banged up in the NFL right now. But we need to be healthy when it matters most. In the motherfucking playoffs?
Playoffs?
You talking about playoffs?
Playoffs?
So look, we've had 7 turnovers in the past 2 games. It's
bueno.
not copacetic. We need to fix that. We're riding with a stash this week because, according to my sources at Google, Jalen Hurts needs to rest that shoulder. I mean, he played well after that injury, but get my boy rested. We need to roll tide.
Roll tide.
Roll tide.
Roll tide.
But stash, you going to do it this week, man. I guarantee motherfucking T. Besides, we need the Eagles to beat the Saints because we have their first-round pick next year. So we gonna need to put them down. We need a top 5 pick. So obviously, we're at Lincoln Financial Field this week. As Scotty P says, we barely play any games at home. But we're playing a home game this week, and we're going to fly, motherfucking Eagles, fly! Number 1 seed, baby.
Try to get it.
Let's go.
Victoria said she also looked up in the sky and she was flying with them Eagles. Coffee, man, you rolling with them too, man? You see an upset coming?
I don't see an upset on this one. I don't see one on this one. I need a couple of upsets to catch up with you guys on our stats personally, but I don't think that's going to be the one.
Not this one.
Nah, I'm not trying to sit back either. That's just anyway. I am going to go with the Eagles, and you might be incorrect about the QB. I think Hurts might be back just to get a little practice in the regular
These
season.
different sources.
Yeah, well, I know things.
Oh,
I got
snap.
people in
Yeah.
in a way.
Next time when a bartender says go home, and you won't bust your motherfucking head.
Yeah, well, and
And lose your phone.
I don't think the
On the
Saints are going to
ground.
be going hard. I think they're going to sit back because I think they want to clinch a higher seed. And I that being said, you put Hurts in, get him some practice, but they're not trying to
Practice?
win.
What you trying to say?
He might need it with that shoulder.
Ooh.
But you going Eagles?
I'm going Eagles.
He's going the Eagles. Where's the game at, Phil?
Lincoln Financial.
Suspicious. It's at Lincoln Finance again.
Yeah. What?
Oh, because you just came off the 3-game away. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
They let us play in other stadiums from time to time.
That 3-game road streak was after the astounding 12 straight weeks you played at home to open up the season, man. Suspicious. Third consecutive year that you're playing New Orleans. Guess where all 3 of those games were?
And me casa.
Lincoln Finance. So suspicious, I swear to God. They
Right
play
on.
every game at home. Although New Orleans played decent last week, won 17-10, ran for $150. The quarterback was 8 for 15 with 90 yards and an interception. I didn't expect that out of y'all. Philadelphia played well, played with the backup quarterback against a really good team, divisional opponent at their house, and almost came out with the win. Would have had the win if you didn't lose the turnover battle. That's what you could not do in the NFL is lose the turnover battle and still win the games. And Miles Sanders had one, or did he have two? Just the one?
Miles Sanders had one. Boston Scott had the other.
Boston Scott. All right. And then 2 picks from Gardner Minshew, or as we like to call him, or he should be known as, Rendrog Minshew. Big what's up to all the Big 4 fans around the world.
What's said?
But I don't think it matters if Jalen Hurts is playing or if it's Rendrog. Look up in the sky and go fly. Go Eagles, baby. Second game, folks. Oh, damn.
Kobe!
Any tape? Nah, I ain't good.
That's cool.
He's all right.
Second game, folks. We got these Miami Dolphins who are disappointing the fuck out of me over the last 4 weeks. Traveling up to New England. Not so great of weather, not horrible. I hear from my sources at weather.com that it's going to be sitting around 50, as the kids say.
50.
Victoria says she's swimming. Coffee Man. Are the Dolphins swimming, baby?
I think when water gets cold, they don't swim as fast as they should. I don't think it's going to be in the
Prophecy.
50s. My sources, a little bit lower.
The sources that we have, baby.
They will be up at Gillette Stadium. And last time they were up there in New England, they did lose their game, but they didn't lose terribly. Handful of points, and but that's still a loss. As Scotty P would say, don't matter how it goes down, it wins a win, loss a loss. So they did come off of 4 losses in a row now, and I think they'll come back really strong. But
Okay.
I'm going to have to go with the Patriots on this one. But I will give you a shout out to a good loss to your favorite quarterback, your GOAT, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
If you're going to lose to somebody, at least it's your favorite, man. It's your best. But I have to go Patriots.
Fuck Aaron Rodgers right now. Him, I go. Tom Brady's the go, but fuck him too, man. Fuck everybody who beats the Dolphins, which feels like everybody.
Everybody.
Anyway, we ain't talking about the Dolphins. We actually are talking about the Dolphins, aren't we? Phil, what you got on this game, Slimmy?
Man, I was highly upset because they lost on Christmas. My homie. Big what's up to my brother Keith.
What's said?
Done messed up the Christmas.
That was perfect.
But you know, they've lost 4 in a row. Them Finns have lost 4 in a row.
El Quattros.
It sucks, man. But the thing is, every time I bet against them, it doesn't work well. And even though Tua's in concussion protocol this week, which it sucks because it's like his 18th, I'm pretty sure he's has something by now. But you know what? I'm going to take it to the Bridgewater, baby. Teddy Bridgewater is going to come in and save the motherfucking day.
Teddy B.
I don't give a fuck about Matthew Jordan
Teddy B.
with his 15.5 sacks a game and his
Teddy
other
B.
homie with 10.5 sacks a game. Man, them Pats got a really good fucking pass defensive rush. But you know what? I'm swimming with them cold-ass fishes. I tell you what. Swim fins. Let's go.
I got a feeling dolphins can swim very well in cold-ass water. I don't know this. Maybe I'll check Phil's sources at Google later on and check that shit out. But Phil's sources at Google and my friends over at ESPN did tell me that Tua entered the concussion protocol, saying that he felt bad. I feel like he's just kind of saying that because he threw three sorry-ass interceptions at the end of the game to fuck us up on Christmas. Fuck you for that shit. Roll Tide still. Teddy Bridgewater played good in the games that he came in. When he came in when Tua got injured against Cincinnati, he was 14-23 for 193 yards, a touchdown, and a bad interception. It's okay. You're a backup quarterback. We know you're going to throw those. He got knocked out of the Jets game, first play. Next game against the Minnesota Vikings, went 23-34 with 2 touchdowns, but also threw 2 interceptions. So he hasn't looked bad in the times that he's played for the Dolphins. Now, Patriots, as you said, top 5 defense when it comes to passing. But I want to talk about Mac Jones for a second, that dirty-ass play that he had on Eli Apple after he did the fumble and they were running down the field and he undercut him, which was unnecessary because there was nothing else that could have happened in the play other than Eli Apple getting hurt or Mac Jones just being a little bratty motherfucker. He is the Grayson Allen of the NFL right now. I know YB. Big what's up to YB?
What's said?
I know he agrees with me about that shit, even though he might not agree with me about the Jokic and Morris situation, but he agrees with me with that. That's the Grayson Allen, but that don't matter, man. We got Tua out. We've lost 4 games in a row. I was originally going to have us as game of the week because this has playoff implications all over it, but I moved it up because my 4 times in game of the week this year, actually I had 5 games of the week. We lost every single one of them, man. So fuck that. We ain't game of the week. We go into the second one. Last year, I won because of the Dolphins. This year, I ain't going to lose because of the Dolphins. Give me the fucking Patriots. I need some fucking points.
Motherfucker.
Fuck that shit, bitch.
Man, it's all about the scrim,
You're a
saying it.
motherfucker for picking against your team, you little bitch. Game numero 3. Anna, Carmen, Liz, big what's up to all y'all.
What's said? What's said?
We got Denver, the poor ponies, the donkeys, as Victoria likes to call them, coming up to the Chiefs' house at the Red Kingdom and facing Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Donkeys almost came back on them last time, made it very interesting. Can it happen again? Victoria said, hell no. They whooping their ass, getting the Chiefs' head out of their own ass and playing a real game. Go Chiefs. How do y'all feel about that, man? Them poor ponies coming up?
Yep, they are.
Oh.
Coming up short.
They're coming up to Kansas City, and we're going to send them back down to Denver because it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They may have had the chance when they had the chance, but they had the chance and they lost the chance. They blew the chance.
You're telling me there's a chance?
There ain't no chance this time.
No chance.
No chance this time. They just got a cool whooping by the boys.
Yes.
By the boys.
51.
51, what was it, 14?
Yes.
Holy smokes.
Smokes it.
You've got a matching record. You go on at 4-10 and you get smoked. Go see the Chiefs.
Ooh, don't.
Ooh.
Feel bad for him over there.
Ooh.
Unky Foo.
Man, them dang old Chiefs have won 14 straight against them. Donkey donks.
Gonna take my homework like that.
And
You didn't even say it in the first episode. This motherfucker took my shit.
even though they've won 14 straight,
Thief.
them dang old Chiefs want that number 1 seed. According to my sources at ESPN, I have other sources too, the Donks have a 10% chance to win this game. And besides that, Mecole Hardman, or Hardman, their star wide receiver, is coming back this week. He's been hungry. He's been on IR for probably 2 months now. So Anytime you have a hard man on the field, shit, things are definitely looking up. Let's go, motherfucking Chiefs.
Play ball.
Pretty sure his last name is Hardiman with an I in between the D and the M.
You know
but
I
I
can't
know
spell
you like to say
Glasgow.
Hardiman. Glasgow High School. It is what it is. Unc suspiciously took my homework and reported the 14 straight losses, but he didn't complete the homework.
it's on my notes.
14. You didn't say it last time. Eddie, can you bring up the episode earlier when he didn't say the 14 straight losses, and that was moi?
Them dang old Dunks only have a 10% chance of winning this motherfucking game. And besides, Mecole Hardman is back for the Chiefs. The receiver who's on my fantasy team has been on IR, but it's too late now because I'm out of the fucking playoffs anyway. But Hardman's back. You know you gotta win with a Hardman. And fucking Chiefs are gonna roll on them motherfucking Dunks this week. Let's go Chiefs!
As you see, folks, it has it in his homework. He wrote that later, didn't perform it on our first go-around. So that's all good. But also, you didn't say when the last time that Denver was. Man, we're talking about week 3 of 2015. Man, we're talking about Emmanuel Sanders, Peyton Manning and them boys, Demarius Thomas.
Oh.
And you talking about
damn.
Jamal Charles. That far back was Kansas City's running back.
Pour one out
What-
for DT, man.
Man, for real. And that's the year the Broncos won the championship. That's how long ago that was. Chiefs have been looking bored. Like they don't care. You know, they're about to go into the postseason, getting done with the regular season. The last few games are against some teams that ain't all that good. They're in second place, but if Cincinnati beats Buffalo on Monday night,
Ooh.
Cincinnati and Buffalo both have 4 losses, and the Chiefs only have 3, which puts the Chiefs back in that spot. But the Chiefs have to win, but they're playing Denver. They should beat Denver's ass, right? Fuck yeah, they were beating their ass last time, but you know what happened? Denver started to mount that comeback, man. And they almost did that shit, but they didn't do that shit. A loss is a loss, a win is a win, and Denver, they got 51 hung on them by the fucking Rams.
Ooh.
And during the game, they sat their starting quarterback, the $250 million man, the $161 million guaranteed no matter what the fuck happens, man, the $50 million signing bonus, man, in Russell Wilson, benched his ass the next day, fired the coach on out of there. Now, people like to rally around the new quarterback, the backup quarterback who comes in, the assistant coach, the front ends, the offensive line coach, you know, the cornerbacks coach who goes into prominence and becomes the head coach. People like to rally around that because that's somebody who's been trying real hard their whole career and never got to make it to that top spot, and they finally get it. So you got the big dogs on the team that are in form, ride or motherfucking die. You saw that with the Indianapolis Colts and Jeff Saturday earlier this year when he did that. 2015, Dan Campbell with the Miami Dolphins. He came in. Baker motherfucking Mayfield, Mr. Allstate himself,
history.
a few weeks ago, came back in down 13 with 3 minutes left and beat YOLO and them Las Vegas Raiders. I didn't give a big what's up, but thank you guys for chiming in on that motherfucker. Big what's up to YOLO.
What's said?
But none of those 3 teams were facing Patrick Mahomes and them. So, no, we know how this game's going. Red Kingdom, give me them Chiefs. Game of the week. Surprisingly, game of the week after this team has been the non-game of the week for 6 or 7 straight. Not even sure. So we'll have to fucking send Eddie back and figure out how many games in a row these Los Angeles Corners have been the non-game of the week. But they are the game of the week coffee. Playing them LA Chargers, the Battle of LA. I think the game might be at SoFi. You were just there. I was just there a couple weeks ago. Lovely fucking stadium. Can't wait to go back. How's the Battle of LA going down on this one, though, homie?
You're right. I did check out SoFi, and it is beautiful. Haven't attended a game. Went up there with a buddy, works there. Decided to check it out. Love it. When I grew up, I would go to Inglewood. I'd go to the Carlos.
Always up to no good.
Englewood always up to no good. Even
Reset.
Hollywood trying to get a piece of that.
When I was growing up, we'd go down to the Forum. That's where we watched the Kings play. Come on back down. Let's go back to football. The Chargers, a little bit stronger of a team, but I think the Rams coming back from, you know, not an easy season, but doing a good, like I said, spanking on the Broncos last week. Coming back strong with confidence in their hometown, where it was their hometown. They come back. Chargers doesn't have the hugest fan base up there. They're
Not there.
They're either loved or disliked. The Rams are either loved or nothing. Let's take them back. I'm going with the Rams. And I need an upset. Give me some upsets.
The Rams, baby. Victoria said she was going with all of our teams. She was picking all the homies' teams, but not the corners. She said not the dingy corners.
We
She
call them
said
the corners.
go Chargers. She hates to say it and would never say that again, but this week, go Chargers. How you see it going down?
Man,
Meet me at the
them
field.
Rizzle Rams
Go
have
down.
shown some life
Meet me at the ball.
with Baker
Go
Mayfield.
down.
I mean, he's hucking that ball, doing real well. But unfortunately, he hasn't faced a team that has a record above 500. Now, them Chargers are 7-3 when facing a team below 500, which them Rams
Stats.
are definitely at.
Stats.
Thing is, they got Herbert Sherbert, them Bolts. Are they going to chill? Are they going to hang back now that they have that playoff, guaranteed playoff position locked up? Are they going to chill? But I don't really think so, man, because the team is too healthy. They have too much pride. Fuck them Rams, dog. Let's go Bolts.
Rams have won 2 out of 3 since they brought Baker Mayfield in. Chargers have won 4 of 5. That lone loss being to them sorry-ass Las Vegas Raiders. One of their wins being to my decent team, Miami Dolphins. Baker Mayfield did play well last week. 24-28, 230 yards, 2 touchdowns. They ran for 160, put up a very efficient offense, but they were playing Vicky Kicks's poor ponies, donkeys.
Oh,
Nothing to beat them. They just had their head coach fired because they're so bad.
damn.
The Chargers are getting healthy, though. Got their receiving core back. Got some more of that defense back. I don't know if it's Rams at Chargers. I don't know if it's Chargers at Rams. But as I said, I'm pretty sure it's in SoFi. They're both coming off wins. Who prevails this game? Chargers even locked up their spot in the playoffs, so they might just be hanging out. That was Jen saying, get your pick in,
Who's
bitch.
more?
Who's your quarterback? Give me the Bolts, too, baby. Chargers. Chargers.
This is when I'm going to take it.
San Diego
Superchargers.
Superchargers. Woozy White boy.
Hey, do we forget the
The
millions? And millions!
To them Scotty P
Hell
Show
yeah.
fans all around the globe. Pick up your sticker. Stick it in her. Woozy White boy, take us on out.
You do.